Tom, this is the big comeback fight for you. It's been a few years since you were in the ring, and you've had some cracking fights in this ring behind me. Absolute humdingers. You've lit the place up. But you've had a few years off. You were going to come back and fight on the last Rumble in October, the first live Rumble, and now it's the second live Rumble. But this time we've got you a great opponent, we've got you a live opponent. You know, it's definitely happening. But tell me a little bit about the layoff. How did the layoff come about after that great run of fights you had?
Got a girlfriend, didn't I? It was a combination of work. I was finding sparring a little bit too much fun, and me and George Pickett were pretty much coming down every day, having wars, and I just thought, for my health, I should probably be a little bit careful and not do so much. And then, just by doing that, I sort of fell away from it. Even though I used to love it so much, I kind of came away from it. And then put on a load of weight, and I was like, got to get back. And there was a multitude of reasons why I wanted to come back, but health, losing a bit of weight, but more than anything, it was, I think I said this to you before, it was, even though I had some good fights before, I know that I was capable of a lot more than I showed. So it was, I really want to come back and put on the best performance.
Yep. And how many years have you been out now? How many years since your last fight?
4.
4 years?
Yeah. So I thought 3 was bad last year, but now it was 2017.
Yep. And John Stouffer, the guy you're boxing, very, kind of a different journey to you, to this fight, because he's actually going to be making his debut, but you wouldn't think it to look at him. I mean, he's really been in some heated sparring sessions through here, very dedicated fighter, he's in training all the time, and you two have looked fantastic. When we put you together for spars, we almost have to pull you apart. So how do you think the fight's going to go? He's a very aggressive fighter, comes forward, he boxes well, he boxes technically well, but he's very aggressive and wants to get in and land those shots all the time. How do you think that's going to play with your style of boxing?
Well, I've heard a lot about him. I've heard only good things. I think that everyone I've spoken to, like mutual friends, I think are backing him. I think he's done a lot of sparring with a lot of good people, and I think he's coming off of a very long, good training camp. And I think after having 4 years out, I can tell you that the hardest thing is just getting back into it. When you're sparring, that's like you're at a good point. I don't really see it as a benefit of his first fight or not, because I remember my first fight, and the nerves that I had made me fight so much better. I felt like my reflexes were 10 times as quick, and it gave me an adrenaline that I wish I had for fights where I felt a lot more relaxed and comfortable, because I didn't perform at my best. In terms of style, I know he's strong, and I've heard that he's very technical. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. I could come forward. I think I'm stronger than him, I'm quicker than him, and I move better than him. So I'm not sure what I would do yet, but I'll find out when he's in front of me, and I'll just do whatever feels best in the moment. Yeah.
So you're really looking for that special performance in a way that you feel that has eluded you so far. Even though you've got a lot going for you in terms of fights, we could put together a nice highlight reel for you. You feel that sort of goal that you want to get to has always eluded you.
Yeah, who knows? That might not be in this one. This is my first time back, and I can feel like even now, just my timing is starting to come back. But it's going to take, I think, a few fights.
Yeah.
I think the performance that I want to show is going to be after a lot of hard work, and this is just the first one, and I'm looking to have bigger fights than my biggest ever fight, which was against Aaron Collins.
Yeah.
I want fights as big
who's
as
gone on to be a really good pro, and you won that fight.
Yeah, and I want to hit that level again.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Well, we're great. This is the first big step on the road back. Can't wait for it, Tom. I think it's going to be great.
Yep, neither can I.
Look forward to seeing you in there.
Cheers, man.
Saturday the 26th of June, it's live Rumble 2. It's the best in white collar boxing, and it's coming at you live and exclusive on the KO Cup and Seconds Out. We are live from 6:45. You can't miss this.